Good morning, everybody. My name is Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 MVP. And today on Partner Talks, I have Tom Doran. Tom, introduce yourself and let the people know what you do.
Well, good morning, Rick. Glad to be here. My name is Tom Doran. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Innovia Consulting, and we're a Microsoft Business Central partner.
Great. And, Innovia has been involved with our communities for quite a long time, and that's how we've got to know each other over the years. And we've got a couple of community events coming up working with DynamicsCon and the Doug user groups. So we wanted to talk a little bit about that this morning.
Great. Looking forward to it.
So first of all, in March, we've got the virtual event coming up, and we both have sessions in there, and we're going to hope everybody votes for us. So, on this broadcast, we will put the links in so you can go and vote for Tom and Rick's sessions, because everybody's sessions gets voted on for the virtual event. So what sessions have you got to put in?
I'm really excited. So Tony Darden at Cat Plugs and Andrea Hall, who's was with Stonewall Kitchen and then New View. There's a session we've done previously on using the CRM built into Business Central. And both of those end users really followed a different path to a decision. And we think that perspective can be really helpful for other Business Central users.
Great. And I've got a session on aligning marketing and sales processes. So we've done that a few times at the different user groups. So hopefully we'll be presenting at that event. But even if we're not presenting at the event, I think it's going to be a great one, and we want everybody to get involved. But what we're really excited about is May in Scottsdale.
Right.
Let's talk a little bit about Innovia and your participation in that event.
We're really excited about this event, and there's a couple of other partners, FastPath and others, that have chosen to take their annual user conferences and really abut them to the DynamicsCon live event. And so for Innovia, our customer conference will be Sunday and Monday, and then it'll roll right into the DynamicsCon live event. And so we think that end users are going to get a whole bunch of content. The last 2 years at Live, Rick, I mean, you've watched it really. I mean, we've doubled each year. The energy at the event is just amazing, like we've always experienced over the years, right? When end users get together and they can talk with each other and they can ask questions about how they solve similar problems in their organizations. I just think there's a lot of value for end users that come from the live event.
Yeah, I know last year in San Antonio, it was a small event, probably 400 or 500 people, but it was excellent.
It was. And in the previous year, it was in Anaheim, and there was only 110. So, if we continue this growth path, I think it's going to be just a monster.
Yeah, I think it'll be close to 1,000 people this year. So hopefully we get that many of our community members, end users, partners, ISV, and now Microsoft's involved with the live event as a sponsor. Let's talk a little bit about Innovia and what do you got going for 2023?
Sure. So we're excited about 2023 as we were doing our planning. And one of the things with Innovia is we have a really broad cross section of customers. And so, if you're reading the paper, everybody's really concerned about recession, right? You hear it all the time. But we really made it a point to go out and talk to our customers. Like, how's your business? What are you seeing? Because at Innovia, we're really busy. And when I speak to my peers at Archer Point and other places, they're really busy. Well, it turns out our customers are really busy too. And so we just said, look, we're not going to pay attention to this recession talk. We don't see it in our customer base. We don't see it in our business. And so we're going to continue to work hard, visit our customers in person. As we've grown, getting out to see the customers in person is required a lot more planning. We used to be able to do it on the back of a napkin, and now we have to plan all those trips, nearly 9 months out just to make sure we get to see all the customers. So very excited to see the continued growth in our customer base, and certainly excited that, Innovia gets to play a part in helping them.
And, you and I have both been through a few of these recessions. Companies don't quit to exist. They just don't grow. right? So, I really, really think that there's so many companies are on this digital transformation train right now, and they realize they've got to get these projects done. They've got to move these applications, into a unified interface in the cloud, and it's important to the survival of their business.
Well, and one of the exciting things, so we have customers that are small, we have customers that are large. But for the small and medium customers, when we start talking to them about the move to Business Central SaaS, the conversation is, look, guys, we understand this might be a bigger swing than you were hoping for. But the good news is, if we're really thorough and we do a really good job this time, you don't ever have to do this again. You're going to be current, and all we can talk about is additional functionality in the future. You don't have to worry about these big upgrades anymore. And so investing a little bit more now to get it right when you get to that SaaS platform, we think is going to pay huge dividends for customers on that digital transformation path.
Well, making an excellent point there, because when we were dealing with on-premise technology, to extend it, to grow it, to integrate it was always a big project. And now we're seeing, especially in the Microsoft stack, you're getting functionality to, biz apps, you're getting functionality to Teams, you're getting functionality to Modern Workplace added by Microsoft. So, once you get there and you make that move, that's all open for you.
Exactly. We just think there's so much benefit for the customers. Microsoft's done a great job.
And the last thing I want to add is we've added a second day to DynamicsCon Live, which is going to be a marketing event. So it's going to be a busy week. So we've got some user groups happening out there, companies like Innovia. We've got the DynamicsCon event live, and now we're having a marketing event for Dynamics marketers. So if you're a Dynamics marketer, please, check out the agenda. The links are going to be in the show notes. So Tom, I want to thank you for today, and I'm excited about heading up to Scottsdale and seeing everybody at DynamicsCon Live.
Looking forward to seeing you there, Rick.
Bye for now.
Take care.